está pasando. Es como si nosotros dijéramos de hecho, ¿ok? Por ejemplo, digamos que yo les puedo decir, no, pues hace varios años estaba trabajando en cierto lugar. De hecho, ese lugar, tal, tal, tal y tal y tal cosa. Eso vendría siendo la expresión actually. Y lo utilizamos precisamente para eso. Cuando nosotros queremos hablar acerca de algo que actualmente está sucediendo en nuestras vidas, por ejemplo, mi trabajo actual, no utilizamos la expresión actually, utilizamos la expresión currently, ¿ok? Porque la palabra current en inglés, bueno, en español significa actual. Entonces, no digan actually ni digan actual porque si no se malinterpreta. Entonces, lo correcto es utilizar currently. All right? So, that's a nice tip for you. So, you said that your current job is good. Okay. But in 5 years, I don't know, maybe a new position. I mean, for example, in your job, I don't know, maybe be a manager. I don't know.
Okay, in the same place, in the same area, I think we'll get a new rank.
Okay, a new rank. It sounds good. It sounds good. That sounds much better. It sounds much better. Okay, okay, that is good. And what about you, Bere? In 5 years, are you going to move to a new city?
Uh, Currently, or no. Actually, I am. I hope the next year I move for
Okay.
USA. Yes, it's the
Okay,
plan.
so okay, it's a plan. You want to move to the US next year.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds amazing. That's really, really good. All right, all right. That's nice. I hope you can do it. That's really, really good. All right. What about you, America? Do you think that in 5 years you are going to travel to another country?
Yes, I will travel around Europe.
You will travel around Europe, so you already planned everything. You already have your
Yes,
plan. That sounds amazing. That's really good. It's really, really good. That's
yes,
nice.
I will study in Spain.
That's amazing. That's really good. Going to Spain to study, it's a really, it sounds like a plan, and it sounds really good. I hope you can do it in less than 5 years. All right. What about you, Aide? Are you going to find your own place in 5 years? Your own place, it means that you're going to buy a house or an apartment. Oh, Aide? Are you there?
Can you repeat, please? I have problems with my
Yeah,
computer.
yeah, don't worry, don't worry. Are you going to find your own place in 5 years? That means that if you're going to buy a house or an apartment in 5 years,
Yes, I'm going to buy my apartment.
that sounds amazing.
And yeah,
Okay, that's nice. What about you, Josue? Are you going to move to another city?
In 5 years,
Yeah,
um, maybe maybe I will like move to another city and a few years.
in a few years. To which city would you like to travel? Would you like to move?
I would like move to San Antonio.
San Antonio, Texas.
Yes,
That's really good. That's really, really good. It sounds like a good plan. That's really good. All right,
yes, I
thank you
know.
very much. What about you, Mauricio? Are you
Um,
going to travel to another country in 5 years?
Yes, I want to travel Canada.
To Canada. That's really good. Canada is a really good place to live. It's a really good place to live. And what about you, Gustavo? Are you going to get an interesting job in 5 years? Gustavo? Are you going to get another job?
Hello, hello.
Sorry, what? Yeah, you, Gustavo.
¿Me escucha?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's a problem with my internet.
Oh, yeah, don't worry.
Can, can you repeat me, please, the question?
Yeah, sure, I can. Are you going to get an interesting job in 5 years?
In 5 years,
Uh-huh.
I'm probably it's my own business.
All right, that sounds good. So you probably are going to have your own business. That's really good. That's
Yeah.
really good. You want to be an entrepreneur. That's good. It's
What?
good. You want to be an entrepreneur. An entrepreneur means ay, se me olvidó cómo es, emprendedor. But it is a word that now it's very, very common to see, and you need to know it. It's entrepreneur, like this. Entrepreneur. It's a good thing. All right. Oh, that's good. And what kind of business do you want to have?
Um, so una aplicación.
You want to make an app.
Um,
Okay, that's good.
From
That's
psychology
really,
app.
really good.
Probably.
Okay. All right. All right. It sounds good. Yeah. I mean, like almost like almost all the new businesses should be like digital businesses because it is where the money is. So I think that it's a good idea. So I have good faith in you. So it is really, really good, Gustavo. Okay. So now that we finished with this, like, am I missing someone? Everyone participated now? Yes, right? ¿Ya participaron todos? Yes. No. Nobody's missing? All right, let's continue. Okay, guys, so we are going to continue with the next part. And we are going to have this little lesson that says what's next. What are your plans for next year? We are going to check out this reading, and also we are going to check out like all the expressions that they use to talk about the future. As you might see, the expressions that they use are different for different purposes, and we are going to start checking what is the purpose for each one of them. So I am going to read the text for you so you can check out the pronunciation, and then we are going to participate on this, and you're going to read it. So please pay attention, and we are going to check out the pronunciation of this. So there it says, number one, well, I'm graduating from college next June, so I guess I'll look for a job. I know it won't be easy to find one, so I may go on for a master's degree. We'll see. Christy Lewis. Number two, I'm not sure. I might look for a better job. Before that, though, I'm going to ask my boss for a promotion, but I probably won't get one, so Laurie Chang. Number three, well, some of my friends are going to travel around Europe for 2 months. I hope I'll be able to go with them, but it'll be expensive and I might not be able to afford it. Paul Reed. Number four, we're going to have a baby in March, so both of us will probably take some time off from work. I'm sure the baby will keep us both very busy. Jim and Katie Conley. And number 5, I'm going to retire. I'll be 65 in June, and my wife's already retired. So we'll probably move to Florida in the fall, or maybe Arizona. We're not going to spend another winter here, that's for sure. Yo, ETA. So as you can see, all of these people are talking about their decisions and what they want to do in the future. So that is basically what we're going to see. As you can see, we are using like different expressions to talk about the future, and that is what we're going to be talking about on the grammar section. But by now, we are going to start with the reading part for this. So who wants to start reading the number 1? The one from Christy Lewis. Who wants to start reading on this? Cirilo, thank you very much. That's good. Give me start.
Teacher, I have a doubt.
A doubt.
A doubt.
Yes. What do you have? What doubt do you have?
What is the difference between pay it and afford it?
Okay.
I can
Pay
use
it
pay it.
and afford it. Okay. The difference between them is that, for example, when you use expression pay, it's an action that you made directly. For example, I am paying for this food. I'm paying for my cell phone, etc., etc., etc. The expression afford, it means that you have a specific budget and you can let yourself buy something. La diferencia en sí es una diferencia de conceptos. Cuando tú dices pay, es una acción directa. ¿Qué quiere decir esto? Que es algo que tú haces y ya, punto. La palabra afford, por otro lado, es cuando tienes un... Ay, se me olvidó cómo se dice budget. Un presupuesto limitado y tú quieres hacer un gasto con ese presupuesto. La expresión afford se traduce como si dijeras costear. Puedo costearlo, I can afford it, or no puedo costearlo, I can't afford it. ¿Ok? Entonces, ¿qué situación es esta? Que la palabra pay como tal es una expresión directa. Tú dices, I will pay for this, I am paying this, I need to pay this. ¿Ok? O sea, tú lo dices como de que voy a hacer tal cosa, voy a pagar esto, necesito pagar esto, mi hermano va a pagar esto, etcétera, etcétera, etcétera. Es una acción directa. La palabra afford se traduce como costear. Es como que tú ya le estás pensando un poquito si te alcanza o no te alcanza para algo. ¿Ok? So that is like the uses of that.
Okay, teacher, sí.
Yeah,
Thank you.
so that's the difference, all right? And it's actually it is used for almost the same purpose, but the use is different because the concepts are different, all right? Pay is an active verb, and in the case of afford, it's a passive verb. So that's what it means, and that's how it works. All right. So Cirilo, now that you already participated, can you read the number 1?
Okay. Well, I'm graduating from college next June, so I guess I look for a job. I know it won't be easy to find one, so I may go on for a master's degree. We'll see.
Okay, that is good. Just be careful with this. Remember what I told you. Like the most of the times, when you have a word that has an S at the end. Let me put the laser. There you go. When you have a word that has an S at the end, usually you are going to exaggerate it a little bit. A master's degree, all right? And you have to say it like that because it's the way in which you are going to talk properly, all right? So don't skip the uses of the S. Even though it sounds exaggerated, try to use it, all right? So it is like that. Thank you very much, Cirilo. What about the number 2? Who wants to continue reading?
Me.
All right, Brede, you may continue. Number 2.
Yes. I'm not sure. I might look for a better job. Before that talk, I'm going to ask my boss for a promotion, but I probably won't have one. So
All right. probably get one. And this word is promotion. So it is like that. For the ones that don't know what is a promotion will be un aumento, pero más que un aumento, sería como subir de nivel, por así decirlo, un ascenso. So it is like that.
Ser promovido.
Exactly. Yes, like that. All right. What about the number 3? Who wants to make it? Number 3. America, thank you. How is it?
Yes. Well, some of my friends are going to travel around Europe for 2 months. I hope I'll be able to go with them, but I'll be expensive and I might not be able to afford it.
Okay, but it'll be expensive. This word that you have here is an it. So because of that, it is like it'll be expensive. All right? Just be careful with this combination. And yes, it is like that. That's the only one. Aide, can you continue? Number 4.
Okay, we are going to have a baby in March, so both of us will probably take off, some time off from work. I'm sure the baby will keep us both very busy.
There you go. That's good. Josue, can you continue with number 5?
Okay, I'm going to retire. I'll be 65 in June, and my wife already retired, so we'll probably move to Florida in the fall. Okay, in the fall, see,
In the fall.
or the fall, or maybe Arizona. We're not going to spend another winter here. That's for sure.
That's for sure. All right, that's good. Remember this word. Sorry. Remember what it was? No, actually, there was no mistake. Can you see? I use actually in the correct way. That's how you use it. De hecho, no tiene ningún error. So it is like that. All right, guys. So the next one, Mauricio. Mauricio, can you read number 1, please? So you can practice a little bit.
Okay. Well, I'm graduating
Graduating.
from a college next June. So I guess I'll look for a job. I know it won't be easy to find one. So I may go on for a master's degree. We'll see.
All right, that's good. Ya te iba a regañar. All right, yes, that's how it is. All right, remember when you have a word that has an S at the end, try to exaggerate it just a little bit. You need to make it a habit. Okay? Hay que hacerlo un hábito, porque de esa manera pues se desarrolla la forma correcta de hablar. All right, Gustavo, can you continue with number 2, please?
Yes. I am not sure. I may look for a better job. Before that, so I'm going to ask my boss for a promotion, but I probably won't get one. So
Okay, so it is Laura Chang. Now, just 2 little things in here. Number 1, the word might is pronounced like that. Don't you remember the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? That's why they are called like that. Mighty. All right, so the word might is pronounced like this, might. All right, that's how it is pronounced. And in the case of the word though, this one is pronounced like this, though. Literally, it's pronounced like that. It's a kind of complicated pronunciation, but easy at the same time. So it is like that. Okay, guys, so now that we've finished with the written part, we're going to continue with the next exercise. The next exercise, what we're going to do is that we are going to listen to an audio, but before we listen to the audio, we are going to check out the activities that we are going to do during the next year, all right? So for example, here we have examples like have a baby, ask for a promotion, graduate from college, go on for a master's degree, buy a house, go on a trip, retire, or get married. Remember that this is only for the next year. For example, in my case, in my plans are to have a baby next year. All right, that's from my plans. And in the other ones, well, I already bought a house. I already got married. I am not going to retire next year. Maybe go on a trip. Maybe on a master's degree, definitely not. I don't have enough money for that. And as for a promotion, I am my own boss. Most of the times, I am my own boss. So yeah, I am not going to ask a promotion. I really love to teach, as you can see. What about you guys? What are you going to do next year? It's not necessary to be the ones that you have here, right? You can say other plans and you can say them aloud so we can practice this. So what are you going to do next year? It could be having a baby. Maybe you are going to have a baby. Maybe you're going to buy a house. Maybe you're going to get married. What are you going to do, guys? For example, you, Aide, what are you going to do next year?
In my case, I am going to buy a new car.
Oh, buy a new car. All right, that sounds good. What
Yeah.
else? What else are you going to do, Aide?
Ah, okay. I am going to ask for a promotion.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, that's good. Those are really good things. Thank you very much. What about you, Josue? What are you going to do next year?
I go on for a master degree, but
Okay, you are going to go for a master degree. That's good. But
yes, but first time I need approve the TOEFL with
oh,
yes with 380 points. ¿Sí se
380
dice
points.
points? ¿Sí se dice
Yes.
points? Puntos?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, yes. The thing is that the word point is used for, well, this signal has different words for them. It could be point, it could be dot, it could be period, but you have to use it in different purposes. In this case, since you're using it with a number, it is points. All right. But in this case, since
Okay.
you're talking about the score and everything, the word that you use is points. So you need 380 points.
Yes.
That's good. That's good. It's not so much, but also it's not so less. It is
Yeah.
like, yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good. It's good. All right, 380 points is affordable. All right,
Okay.
that's good.
I hope that.
Yeah, don't worry. You're going to get them. 380 points, it's easy. It's easy
Thank you.
peasy. All
Great.
right. And what else are you going to do next year besides going on for a master's degree?
What
What else are you going to do next year?
else?
Sí, o sea, ¿qué más?
Mm, I don't know. It's my plan. I don't have a plan.
You don't have another plan. All right, that sounds amazing, man. So you want to, well, life is a risk, bro. La vida es un riesgo, carnal. So yeah, I
Okay.
I agree with you. That's good. All right, what about you, America? What are you going to do next year? What are your plans for next year?
I'm going to study one semester in maybe in Canada
All
or
right.
Spain. I don't know.
So you're going to make a global exchange.
Yes,
Okay. That's
but
amazing.
I'm not sure because COVID.
Oh yeah, that is for sure. And for example, if you want to travel to Canada, in Canada, they don't ask you for a visa. But the problem is that you need to take
Yes.
a direct flight from Mexico to Canada if you don't have the American visa. If you have the American visa, there is no problem. You can take any plane that you want, but they only ask you for the passport or anything like that. And that is a big problem
Yeah, but I
because
don't know.
you don't know what.
I don't know what is the vaccinate, Canada
the
is
vaccine.
vaccine
Vaccine.
because tomorrow they were going to vaccinate me, but they put me the Sputnik.
They're going to put you the Sputnik? That's good.
Yes.
That's good. That's one of the best ones.
Yes, but with some vaccinate,
Yeah.
you can travel.
Yeah, that's true. Like, for example, the Cancino one. Vaccine.
Yes.
Vaccines. Right? They are pronounced like that. Vaccine and vaccines. All right. Well, I hope that you can travel. It is going to be a good experience. Traveling for a global exchange is always a good experience. And yeah, that's good. I hope you can do it. All right, all right. What about you, Mauricio? What are you going to do next year?
Well, I going to have my degree. I don't know.
You're going to get your degree?
Licenciatura. I don't know.
Yes, it is like that. You're going to get your degree.
Yeah, I finished my degree.
All right.
I don't know.
And you don't know. Life is at risk, bro. Okay. Yeah, well, sometimes you don't have like all planned or anything like that. It is good. I mean, like everyone does it. What about you, Bere? What are you going to do next year?
I'm going to USA and I return to the college in online.
Okay.
And that's it.
And then that's it. All right, all right.
Yeah.
It sounds good. It sounds good. Okay. And what about you? Who's missing? Gustavo. What are you going to do next year? Gustavo? Are you there? Andas por ahí? Oh, maybe he is having problems with his internet. Well, okay. I am going to continue with the next one. All right, guys. So the next exercise that we have over here, it's an exercise that is related to an audio. Actually, the audio is basically the same as this one. All right. So what we're going to do is to listen to this audio, and we are going to check out what are the words that are missing here. All right. That's the only thing that we're going to do. So we are going to listen to the audio only one time so we can identify the words that are missing here, and then we are going to check out what are they. So please pay attention to this.
Page 118, Unit 12, Looking Ahead. Lesson A. What's next? 1. Getting started. A. Are you going to do any of these things next year? Tell the class. Then listen. What are the people above going to do? Check the boxes below.
What are your plans for next year? 1. Christy Lewis.
Well, I'm graduating from college next June, so I guess I'll look for a job. I know it won't be easy to find one, so I may go on for a master's degree. We'll see.
2. Laura Chang.
I'm not sure. I might look for a better job. Before that, though, I'm going to ask my boss for a promotion. But I probably won't get one, so...
3. Paul Reed.
Well, some of my friends are going to travel around Europe for 2 months. I hope I'll be able to go with them. But it'll be expensive, and I might not be able to afford it.
4. Jim and Katie Conley.
We're going to have a baby in March, so both of us will probably take some time off from work.
I'm sure the baby will keep us both very busy.
5. Joe Etta.
I'm going to retire. I'll be 65 in June, and my wife's already retired. So we'll probably move to Florida in the fall, or maybe Arizona. We're not going to spend another winter here, that's for sure.
Okay, guys, so you have the answers for this exercise. As you can see, they are not in the right order. All right, they are in
Page 118. Unit 12.
They are not in the order that they said the things. So, you ready? And somebody raise a hand. Anyone?
Just
Yes,
a
what's
little,
that?
Paul said it's a little bit expensive.
A little bit expensive. But I mean, like the number one. You want to make the number one? Okay, can you read it, please? Yes, it is like this. But can you read it? ¿Lo puedes leer, Cirilo, please?
Paul said it's a little bit expensive to go to Europe. He's sure about that.
Okay, he's sure about that. Just be careful with the pronunciation of this form. In this case, you said it little, you said it like twice. This expression, like all together, is pronounced it'll, like that. So Paul says it'll be expensive to go to Europe. All right, so just be careful with that. All right. What about? Yes. It'll. Exactly. It is like that. What about the next one? Yes, it is like that. What about the next one? Who wants to participate? Number 2. Okay, America.
Laura thinks she probably won't get a promotion. She's 95% certain her boss will say no.
Exactly. So the answer is that she probably won't get a promotion. She's 95% certain her boss will say no. So that's it. She won't. What about the number 3? Number 3. Somebody wants to make it? All right, all right. So give me 1 second. Josue, how is it? Josue? Number 3? Josue, I can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. Christy says she will study for a master's degree. She is not sure though.
She's not sure though. All right. On this case, she said she may study for a master's degree. All right. The word that she used was may, and something that we need to know, and that is something that we are going to see on the next one, is that the word may that we have here, it means that the person is not sure about it. So that means that he's uncertain about it. So the word may goes like this because she's not sure though. What about the number 4? Number 4, who wants to make it? Cirilo, thank you. How is it?
Laura says she'll ask for a look. No, she asked for promote.
Oh, but how do you think it is the correct form?
She will ask.
she will ask, but you cannot have two verbs in the same time, at the same time. No puedes tener dos verbos al mismo tiempo. Ya tienes la palabra look.
For.
O sea, sí, look for, ya la tienes aquí. No puedes poner she asked look. No puedes poner dos verbos al mismo tiempo. Okay, America, what do you think it is?
Laura says, ¿qué es el de Laura? Ah, sí. Laura says she might look for a better job. She says it's possible.
Okay. Laura says she might look for a better job. She says it's possible. So in this case, we are saying that probably yes, probably not. She's not sure. So it is like that. And what about the number 5? How is the number 5, guys? Who wants to make it? Number 5.
Me.
Yes.
Joe say he will retire next June. He's already decided.
Okay. So he will retire next year. Next June, sorry. He's going to retire next June. He's already decided. So that's it. Literally is like that. The main idea is that you are using here different forms of the future form. You're using the expression will, the negative that is want, may, might, and going to. All of those ones are expressions that you use in future in order to talk about different things. So that's the way it is. And that's the main idea for this, all right? Now, what we're going to see here is a little bit of grammar. And as you can see here, it's kind of long. It's not difficult. Let me tell you that it's not difficult. But it takes a little bit of time to master this because there are a lot of variants for this. So we are going to check out this like part by part, all right? So first of all, here it says, you can use will to give facts or predictions about the future. Example of this, I'll be 65 in June. That's a prediction. And also it's a fact in both of the cases because probably this person is 64 right now, but next June he's going to turn 65. But also it's a prediction because we don't know if he is going to be still alive on June. I don't know. Nobody knows. The next one says it'll be expensive to travel around Europe. This one as well is a prediction because it's what he thinks. He doesn't know exactly, but he thinks it'll be expensive. The baby will keep us busy. In this case, it's also a prediction because they are taking for granted that is something that is going to happen. And finally, we have the expression won't. It won't be easy to find a job. So this person is pretty sure and she thinks it's going to happen like this. Something that you need to know is that the expression I'll or will or he'll or she'll, it'll, etc., 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 are contractions, and they are contractions from the pronouns and the auxiliary will. So because of that, you can use it like this, or you can say like both of the words. And on the other hand, the expression won't is a contraction of the expression will not. So you have to think about it. Now, as I told you before, when you're using will, it's because you're talking about facts or predictions about the future. On the other hand, to show that you are not 100% sure about the future, you can use may and might. Example of this, I may go on for a master's degree or I might not be able to afford it. So what is the difference between may and might? Actually, there is no difference between them, all right? Why there is no difference between them? Because when you're using may or might, you are not 100% about what is going to happen. You can use either of them and they have the same meaning. Now, there are some other people that says that may has more chance of happening than might. Las personas normalmente dicen, bueno, en el caso del inglés y en el caso del estudio del inglés, que la palabra may y la palabra might son casi iguales, pero la palabra may tiene más chance de que suceda o de que tenga lugar que might. Por ejemplo, Si nosotros decimos, no sé, nos invitan a una fiesta y tú, pues, realmente sí tienes opción de ir, pero no tienes así como que muchas ganas y ya decidiste que no vas a ir, tú puedes decir, I might not go, porque de plano tú ya piensas que no vas a ir y le estás diciendo a la otra persona que es muy poca la chance de que sí vaya. Pero, por ejemplo, si lo único que te está frenando es, no sé, que, por ejemplo, está lloviendo o algo por el estilo y tú realmente sí quieres ir, puedes utilizar la expresión may para que la otra persona sepa que vas a hacer el intento de poder ir. I may go in 20 minutes, or I might go, or I may go in a few hours. Pero se nota la intención de que la persona quiere estar haciendo eso. Entonces, ¿cuál es la diferencia? En sí no hay diferencia como tal, pero algunas personas toman con mayor cantidad de posibilidades la palabra may que la palabra might. On the other hand,
Teacher,
yes, tell me. Yes, Cirilo. Hey.
y para pregunta, porque bueno, luego se dice may para preguntas no quita probabilidad para respuestas.
Ahí es donde cambia la situación. La palabra may, cuando lo estás utilizando para una pregunta, no habla acerca de posibilidad, sino que habla acerca de algo que se llama request en inglés, que es pedirle a alguien un permiso. ¿Okay? Lo utilizas para pedir permiso. Por esa razón, cuando estábamos en la escuela y nos decían en clase de inglés, pídalo por favor en inglés, say it in English, may I go to the restroom? Precisamente es porque es una petición, le estás pidiendo permiso a alguien, ¿ok? No es lo mismo así es una probabilidad o no. Esto del may y el might solamente funciona en forma afirmativa. Entonces, cuando nosotros los utilizamos, ya sea, bueno, en afirmativo y negativo, pero si lo utilizas en pregunta, cambia y en lugar de ser una probabilidad, se convierte en una petición o en un request, pedirle a alguien, algo a alguien. Entonces, esa sería la situación con estos. May y might no tienen una diferencia clara entre sí. De hecho, se pueden utilizar cualquiera de las dos a diestra y siniestra. Pero lo más común es utilizar la expresión might not en negativo en lugar de may not. Y en el caso de afirmativo, de igual forma también la palabra might es mucho más utilizada que may. Entonces, ahí nada más es cuestión de estilos, si te gusta utilizar uno o el otro. On the other hand, you can also use will with expressions like I guess, I think, maybe, and probably. For example, we will probably take some time off from work, or maybe we'll move to Arizona. When we're using the expression will, and we're using expressions like I guess, I think, maybe, and probably, this word is not talking anymore about the fact or a prediction, and it changes to something that you are not 100% sure about, all right? But it is exactly the same. In this case, here it says, avoid will to talk about plans or decisions already made. Use the present continuous or going to. I'm going to Europe next year. I'm going to visit Paris, all right? ¿Qué es lo que sucede aquí? Y esto sí se los voy a explicar así como que con peritas y manzanas, porque muchas veces no sabemos cuál es la diferencia del uso de will y el uso de going to. Realmente es algo muy sencillo. La palabra will que nosotros tenemos tiene dos usos predeterminados. Número uno, hablar acerca de hechos. Número dos, hablar acerca de predicciones. Cuando yo estoy hablando acerca de un hecho en futuro, quiere decir que es algo que sé perfectamente que va a suceder, ¿ok? Es algo que yo ya tengo planeado desde hace mucho tiempo y sé que de alguna forma u otra va a suceder y estoy 100% seguro de que va a suceder. Pero en el caso de las predicciones, ahí cambia la cosa. Cuando nosotros utilizamos will para hablar acerca de predicciones, las hacemos en base a creencias. ¿A qué me refiero con eso? Imagínense lo siguiente. Imagínense que ustedes dicen, no, pues, no sé, en un mes lloverá durante 5 días. ¿Ok? Ahora, ¿cómo sé eso? No lo sé. Simplemente lo estoy diciendo porque yo pienso que en un mes va a llover durante 5 días. Entonces, ¿cuál es la situación? que yo estoy haciendo una predicción basado en lo que yo creo, pero no tengo ninguna base en la cual yo poder, valga la redundancia, basarme. Por otro lado, si yo utilizo la expresión going to, también puedo hacerlo para hablar acerca de predicciones. Pero la diferencia entre uno y otro es que going to lo utilizo para hablar acerca de predicciones en base a algo que yo puedo observar. Imaginémonos lo siguiente. Si ustedes, bueno, más bien, vamos a imaginar que estamos otra vez en la escuela todos, ¿no? Digamos que niña ID va a un salón y el maestro le dice, ¿me puedes cargar todos estos libros y los puedes bajar a la sala de maestros? La sala de maestros está 3 pisos abajo y solamente hay escaleras para poder bajar. Digamos que son, ¿qué les gusta? Unos 35 libros. Digamos que niña ID va caminando con los libros, pero desafortunadamente tiene desabrochadas las agujetas. ¿Qué creen ustedes que va a pasar?
Se puede caer.
Exactamente. She's going to fall. O sea, se va a caer. ¿Cómo sé esto? Yo puedo ver y puedo predecir algo en base a la información previa. Factor número uno, tiene que bajar escaleras. Factor número 2, va cargando libros. Factor número 3, tiene desabrochadas las agujetas. Todo eso es un cúmulo de desastres en potencia. Entonces, es una predicción basada en algo que yo puedo observar. Es exactamente lo mismo, no nos vamos tan lejos. Cuando vemos que el cielo está nublado, nosotros decimos, no, pues va a llover, it is going to rain. Y estamos seguros de eso porque pues está súper nublado. Entonces, cuando nosotros hablamos acerca de una predicción basada en algo que yo puedo observar, utilizo la expresión going to. Ahora bien, ¿por qué razón aquí nos dice que will lo tenemos que evitar para hablar acerca de planes o decisiones que nosotros hicimos? Básicamente porque no son decisiones que nosotros hicimos, sino que se llaman intenciones. ¿Cuál es la diferencia entre una decisión y una intención? La decisión la pudiste haber tomado desde hace bastante tiempo y es algo que a lo mejor no va a cambiar, pero la intención es cuando tú tomas la decisión en el momento en el cual te sucede algo. Por ejemplo, van caminando por la calle, se encuentran un billete de 50 pesos y dicen, me voy a comprar una coquita y un gansito porque no me alcanza para nada más. Entonces, ¿qué es lo que sucede? Pues ahí tú ya tomaste la decisión de algo, es una intención, es algo que vas a hacer en base a lo que ya te sucedió previamente. I'm going to buy a coquita and a gansito because I found out $50 pesos bill. Entonces, ahí es la situación. Entonces, cuando utilizamos la palabra will, solamente es cuando vamos a dar hechos o predicciones acerca del futuro que nosotros creemos. Si es una predicción basada en algo que podemos observar, se utiliza going to. Al igual que si estamos hablando acerca de una intención, también se utiliza going to. Y bueno, chicos, con eso terminamos la clase del día de hoy. Les voy a mandar la explicación esta, lo que tienen ahí en pantalla al WhatsApp para que lo tengan guardado. No sé si lo quieran copiar o lo vayan a imprimir o si quieran tenerlo ahí guardado para futuras situaciones. Y el día de mañana vamos a continuar trabajando con este tema. So, that's it for today. Eso sería todo por el día de hoy. Que tengan excelente noche. Nos vemos mañana.
Bye. Thank you, teacher.
Bye, guys.
Bye, thank you.
Bye. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.